every time I see the distance increase, I'm like, as if it's like a massive shock. It's that stage of like you're sick, but you're not fully sick. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Welcome to the second video, my second weekly vlog of the Road to London Marathon series that I'm recording each week, basically tracking my progress up until the marathon in April 2024. It's crazy, like week 2, there's only 15 weeks left to go. Freaking insane. I feel like the time is gonna absolutely freaking fly. It is Monday morning. I have been to the gym this morning. I did a lower body session. So as I mentioned in last week's vlog, my coach has decided to add an extra run, being 4 runs this week. So I had to kind of flick around how I was gonna do my training, but basically I decided to do a leg day today, and then tomorrow I'm gonna do, actually, let me bring up the schedule, guys. My Run with Finn app. Shout out to my coach, Finn. Okay, so this is my little calendar for the week. So basically did my leg session today. Tomorrow I'm gonna do my 7K easy run. Wednesday, I'm gonna do an upper body session and include that extra additional run that Finn has added for me, which is just a conversational pace run for 30 minutes. Thursday, I'm gonna have a rest day because Thursday is my work early day, so it's just too hard. Friday, I'm gonna do a 10K tempo. Saturday, some band work, and then Sunday I'm doing a long run, and I'm happy it's a 10K long run. As I mentioned in my last video, my 12K long run that I did yesterday, I just wasn't really happy with, so I'm kind of happy it's dialing back a bit again, and I'm guessing that's why I have to do 4 runs this week instead of the 3, but yeah, it's a new week. I'm really excited. Stay tuned. That is the update as it stands. Currently, I'm just editing last week's vlog, getting ready to post it. All my vlogs for this marathon Road to London series is going to be going live on a Tuesday morning at 9 AM Sydney time, Sydney, Australia time. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. That is the plan for this week, and I'm very excited to take you along for another week of training with me. Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. It is now 5:35 in the morning, 5:36 in the morning. I listened to this podcast. I listened to the Diary of a CEO yesterday, which is like one of my all-time favorite podcasts. And they had, I think her name was Christian Holmes on there, who's from Whoop. And if you all know, I love my Whoop. It tells you all this information about you and like your body, your sleep, your recovery, all the stuff about your heart rate. And gosh, it's very early in the morning, don't mind me. But anyway, the reason I'm up this early on a day that I actually don't need to be, I was listening to this podcast and it was a lot of stuff that I was familiar with. Nothing was really brand new information, but she was talking about how like if you wanted to improve your life, one thing you could do is get into this like consistent sleep wake up time. So even if you can't necessarily go to sleep at the exact same time every night, if you wake up the same time every morning, it kind of eventually teaches your body that this is your like circadian rhythm, this is when you're meant to be awake, and eventually you'll go to sleep easier. And that's something I've been really struggling with lately, is me being able to fall asleep. Like I just seem to be lying in bed at night, like all these things running through my head, and it's not bad things. Previously, like often sort of anxiety where I'd be stressing and concerned about things the next day or later that week, or just constantly thinking about work. Whereas now it's not really bad stuff, it's just like what's going on in my life, all these things I could be doing, like all these creative ideas, and just a lot of stuff going on in my head. So I wanted to try this consistent sleep wake up time. I'm gonna give it, it's something I think I could do. It's a new year, let's just implement it and see how we go. And I do love being up early. That's sort of what I used to do when I worked corporate. I'd always get up at 5 o'clock in the morning because I would always gym before work, and I still always try and do that. So yeah, anyway, long story short, it is early in the morning, and that is because I'm trying to be consistent with my wake up times. Today I have a 7K easy run on the books, but I've just eaten some breakfast, and I don't even know if I'd call that breakfast. It's definitely just like some pre-run sort of fuel. And the reason I do that, if you're new here, is to try and get my digestion flowing, because I suffer pretty badly with like runner's gut, and I think my own like endo and bowel issues definitely has contributed to that as well. But anyway, so trying to get things like going in my body, trying to give myself a little bit of fuel, even if it is just cereal. And I've also kind of got like a bit of a scratchy throat. Also guys, side note, I don't know if you can see, but I am so burnt. I got so burnt from my run on Sunday in the city, which is my own stupid fault. I didn't put on any sunscreen, which I would normally do, but for some reason, like, I think because I left it so late in the day, but never been burnt before. Anyway, it was really dumb, my sunscreen. Anyway, what was I saying? Anyway, 7K easy run this morning, but I'm just gonna let my breakfast settle now. Hopefully get things going, hopefully feel a little bit fueled for the run. And as I have a bit of a scratchy throat, that's what I was gonna say, and I've just made myself a little cup of tea as well. And I'm gonna sit here and read on my beautiful newish Kindle that I got for Christmas from my partner. I'm currently reading the Akatar series, which I'm on book 2 now, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. So I'm just gonna sit here and read for a little bit, and then maybe around 6ish, I'm gonna go start getting the process ready before I head to the gym to do my 7K easy run. Hi guys. Oh, the burn's really showing, isn't it? Not gonna lie to you, it's a bit later than I anticipated before I'm heading for my run. It is now almost 7:30, but I am dressed and ready to go. So 7K easy run, just gonna do it on the treadmill at the gym. One little tip that I've started doing, it's really a tip, I guess it's just a good distraction while I'm running, is I've started watching some TV. So I'm currently watching Grey's Anatomy. So while I'm at the gym doing my runs, it's something that I'm doing rather than like listening to a podcast or music like I do when I'm outside. So go to the gym, get my 7Ks done, and watch some Grey's Anatomy. Hi guys, I am back from my 7K run. Don't mind half. I've just been to the shops and done a bit of a grocery shop for a couple of things, plus I got myself some breakfast. And just a quick little update, because if you have been following me before, you'd know that I was doing sort of a cut, I hate using those words, but anyway, I was in like a caloric deficit trying to lose a little bit of weight prior to the end of last year in preparation for the marathon season and training block, purely because the focus right now and the focus for my running is not to lose weight. Like my focus is to fuel myself adequately, because running expends a lot of energy. I just wanted to give an update that yeah, I'm not basically quote unquote dieting anymore. Literally my focus around nutrition is still trying to maintain a Mediterranean style of diet for my endometriosis, but it's just trying to be like healthy, eating whole foods and fueling myself for my runs. Long story, I just wanted to quickly update everyone on that. But yeah, I've just been to the shops. I'm freaking starving after the run. I've got a chicken avocado cheese toasty melt thingy I'm about to devour. And while I do that, I'll bring up my stats from the run, because it's actually pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. I did procrastinate a lot longer this morning to actually get out there, but let's have a look at the stats. 7K indoor run, damn, it's actually really decent. So what my coach had implemented for today was 7K easy run with the idea of being like around 9-ish mins per split. I actually did it a lot quicker than that, and fairly consistently as well, which is good because I don't mind going quicker, but the idea is obviously trying to be consistent. All of my runs were like kind of in the 7s, which is kind of unusual for me. Like that's quite speedy for me, but it felt fine, it felt comfortable. Like even my speed on the treadmill was like very slow for the speed. I'm telling you, this watching Grey's Anatomy on the treadmill thing is like a game changer for me, honestly. You can see even with my heart rate, like my heart rate there, like pretty chill for most of the kilometers, which is awesome. Average pace 7:41. That is comparatively, not that it's a comparison you shouldn't compare, but comparatively for me, that's quite fast. But for others, that's pretty slow. But still, for me, that's actually really fast. So, see, Sunday's last long, like my last run that I did, i.e. Sunday's long run, shit. But this, perfect. Perfect. Get it? Perfect. I'm obsessed with my cats. I'm gonna eat this, and then I've got a physio appointment at 11. I've got to run a few little errands and admin tasks before I start work this afternoon. I might catch up with you guys later today. If not, I'll probably pick you guys up tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just not feeling too crash hot this morning. So last night I worked until 10. By the time I got home, which was like 10:45, got into bed and spoke to my partner and all that. I probably didn't get to sleep till like 11:45 or something, so I didn't get a lot of sleep. And yeah, I just woke up not feeling great this morning. I have been to the gym. I did an upper body session, which I'm not gonna lie, I pushed it on the weights, but like at the same time, I feel like I didn't put as much effort in as I could because I just wasn't feeling great. And then I also had that half-hour additional sort of conversational pace run that I did at the end, which again, I just was not feeling. It was a very walk, jog, everything just, I don't know, I just don't think I'm feeling very well. So I've just made myself some cereal because it's that sort of day where there's hair on my cereal. And while I wanted to do a bit of work today, I think I'm gonna at least spend this morning so I feel like I'm getting a cold. I'm probably gonna head back to bed, read my book, and maybe have a little nap till like lunchtime, and then get up and try and do some stuff. I've got Ella, my co-host of the podcast, coming over this afternoon, which is nice because we've had a bit of a break. We've both been away. So we're gonna catch up, record a podcast. But yeah, I think I'm gonna take it really, really easy today. Good morning, guys. It's Thursday. I'm officially sick, I think. I did spend all of yesterday just taking it easy. I had a 4-hour and 20-minute nap after I recorded my last clip. I'm not joking when I say I went to bed and just passed out. I think it was necessary. Ella did come over in the afternoon and we didn't end up recording anything, but just sort of having a planning session. Also just chatting as friends, because obviously we are good friends, and I had something else crop up yesterday, just personal shit that just kind of fucked with my head a little bit. So it was nice having a friend there just to kind of chat. I love my friends. They're honestly the best. But yeah, it was good to just also plan out. We've got such huge goals this year, Ella and I, for the podcast. We're interviewing someone amazing next week and hopefully another guest the following week after that. So really exciting times for the podcast. It is now 4:45 in the morning. I'm at the train station. Probably a giveaway from my top is I'm off to work. I've got an early shift. Thankfully it's a rest day today. I did flag with my coach last night that I'm not well, so I'm not sure what training will look like for the rest of the week, whether I'll push through or dial it back. Like I might just play it by ear. I am meant to be catching up with a group of girlfriends this afternoon, but we'll just see how we feel. Guys, it is Thursday night. So I worked this morning and then I really quickly came home, changed and went to my friend's house. Now I've just come home. This afternoon I had 2 glasses of champagne and I'm really trying to not drink this year. My thing was for drinking is to only drink when there's an occasion. I suppose the way I'm justifying it is that a friend is out from the UK who we haven't seen in years. So I'm like, is that an occasion? It was fun and I think it was a good reminder. It's okay to have those moments where it's not all about the training, it's not all about eating properly. It can be just having a glass of wine with your girlfriends, nibbling at some cheese boards. Anyway, now I'm home and I can just feel, I can feel the sickness hitting me. And I've got a 10K tempo run planned for tomorrow. So we'll see how we go. I really don't want to miss a session. Like I really just want to give this block my all. But if I'm going to miss a session, I think tomorrow's a session would be good to miss so I can rest tomorrow, Saturday, and then do my long run on Sunday. But we will see how I feel. If I feel how I'm feeling right now, I would train tomorrow. It's if it gets worse. I'm gonna take some vitamin C. It's that stage of like you're sick, but you're not fully sick. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if anyone gets me, but yeah, I'm just gonna absolutely glug. Anyone who says sparkling water is like static, you're all fucking wrong. I would take sparkling water over normal water any day of the week. Oh, I haven't had enough water today. Just go to town on sparkling water for the rest of the night. I'm gonna drink some water, take some tablets, take some vitamin C, have a shower, go to bed and read. And I'm sticking to my 5 a.m. wake up tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. I've just realized this is probably gonna be the most boring vlog because I haven't done a lot and I haven't really shown my training. I've just been kind of chatting to the camera a bit. As you can probably tell, I've literally just sort of got out of bed. I did set the alarm for 5 o'clock this morning and I woke up and I just felt like congested and I was like, look, I could get up, I could wake myself up, but while I'm sick, I think it's probably beneficial I have some more rest. So I did go back to sleep for another hour or 2. Now I've just gotten up and I was lying in bed being like, do I do my run? I don't know if it's gonna make sickness worse or anything like that. And I checked my Whoop and my Whoop's actually put me in the green, which is interesting. So I'm like, my body is signaling it can perform. So I think what I've decided is I'm gonna do my run. It's a 10K tempo run, but I'm up, I'm gonna wait an hour, I'm gonna have some food, I'm gonna have a glass of water, and then I'm gonna take the old trusty cold and flu and wait for that to just sort of kick in a little bit, and then I'm gonna head out and do it. It's also so muggy and like humid right now, and I also don't know if I'm sweating more because I'm sick. I just sweat a lot. I'm such a sweaty human. That is the plan of attack. Hopefully I don't procrastinate too much. And then this afternoon I'm going back to work and I'm working tonight. guys, happy Saturday. I am home from work and we're just doing some chores around the apartment, but also we have the Squid Game show going on in the background and it is ridiculous, but we're having so much fun just like laughing and watching and making fun of it. Nice chill day today. We're off to the movies later, having a bit of a date night, no training, it's great. Happy Saturday. Going all to different places, different planets. But your aura passed me by, losing balance. I got you. Out of time and second chances, empty-handed. You like the fast life, you like to drive and get down and dirty, act like the bad guy. You want some love, be like when you feel like calling at midnight. Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. I am still pretty sick. To give you an idea, it is 11:35 in the morning and I've just gotten up out of bed. I did have a 7 o'clock alarm set, ready to get up, go do my 10K long run. But I just felt kind of crap. I just felt so tired. So I got up, took some medicine and went back to sleep. I am at the point where I'm like, look, today might be the day where I actually just have to be like, no, listen to your body, rest. I'm just doing a COVID test now to just cross that out as well, make sure it's definitely not COVID. I don't think it is, but look, you never know. So the plan of attack for today is I'm not running, at least if I decide to run, I'll run late this afternoon, but I honestly don't think I'll be bothered, which it's kind of hard for me. I don't know if people can relate, but especially when I've got a goal and, oh, that's my COVID timer. I've got a goal that I've got to hit, like, you know, London Marathon's fast approaching. And so it feels like I need to be doing, like I need to be following my plan to help me achieve my goal. But at the end of the day, you've got to also listen to your body, and I don't want to run and make myself feel worse. I did on Friday and I didn't feel worse from it, but I just didn't feel good. Like the run was just so much harder than it needed to be, even though it was obviously a hard run being a tempo run. I'm gonna probably just read for a bit now. I feel so hot as well. It's so hot in Sydney. Read my COVID test results. And then at 2 o'clock, I have a podcast recording with Ella, and I've got some admin I need to do as well today, but I'm obviously just gonna take it really, really easy. And then if by some miracle I'm like, yep, I feel amazing, by 4 o'clock after podcast recording, I will head to the gym and do a 10K run. But yeah, as I've said, I just don't think it's gonna happen. Just wanna look at what the plan is for next week and see how crazy next week is. My long run does jump up considerably next week. Even though I'm training for a marathon, every time I see the distance increase, I'm like, as if it's like a massive shock, even though like, obviously that's gonna happen. All right, just quickly, last night, I think I managed to get some clips, but we had such a good little date night. It was so much fun. We went and saw that movie, Anyone But You, with Sydney Sweeney and Glenn Powell, and it was just kind of ridiculous, but so funny as well. Just was such a nice, classic, light-hearted rom-com. The thing that did trip me out though is it was filmed in Sydney, which is obviously where I am. And so seeing where they were trying to make certain locations be like in the start of the film, I think they were trying to portray it as if they were still overseas in the UK when they were clearly in Sydney. And I was like, what is going on here? But then they were drinking my favorite coffee. They were drinking Toby's Estate. And I was like, that's my coffee. But really enjoyed it. And then we went to the pub after. I had a burger. My partner had nachos. And yeah, it was just a really fun night. Came home not too late, read and went to sleep, and yeah, slept for about 10 hours. So I'm gonna chill for a little bit and just do some reading.
Hold on, this is hectic.
And this is our very first episode we're recording in 2024, because all our other episodes we've been playing were all pre-recorded last year, so it's really exciting to be back into it. Alright guys, it is Sunday night, and as I'm sure you can guess, I did not go to the gym today. I honestly feel pretty rubbish, probably like the worst I felt in a few days, so I'm definitely gonna take it easy. I'm off to bed now, hoping that a good night's sleep will make me feel loads better and I can start fresh tomorrow and for the new week. I don't think I've mentioned it in this series yet, but I am raising money for Endometriosis Australia, so I'll put the link if you want to donate in the description box below. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. As always, we do all the things together here, so make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Stay tuned for more weekly vlogs heading towards London Marathon. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in next week's video.